Hey yo, E-King Fight News here. Kathy Duva. All I gotta say about her is this hoe's gotta go, man. Get this hoe the fuck out of here, man. Just go back to doing your fucking house shows, fucking 100-seat arenas, 200-seat arenas. Go back to doing that shit, Kathy. Because that's what you were doing before you even got involved with Sergey Kovalev. That's probably where she found Sergey Kovalev. I'm not sure how she scouted this guy out, but sometimes you do find a gem in all those out of all those bums out there. Let me just put it that way. Apparently, she is now saying that her appeal, which had a poor chance to begin with to ever really succeed. In fact, there's no appeal that I remember, that I can remember, in terms of turning over the decision of a fight to have ever been successful. I've never heard of a fucking situation where a referee called the fight the way he called the fight. He made his decision. Not to my memory, in terms of a stoppage or in terms of a disqualification or whatever the case may be. Normally, and I would think 100% of the time, that referee's decision on that night of the fight remains final for the rest of history. And that's how it should be. That's how it's been up until this point, to my knowledge. Kathy Duva understands that. And now she's in the media saying, they don't have a great chance of winning. Which is true. You don't have in some cases you can say she may have a leg to stand on whatever, one fucking camera angle of a shot that's right where the waistband is, and just underneath. And you lead me to believe that if that shot was on his fucking balls, if it was really on his balls and like super low, that's what stops. That's what would put you on your fucking knees, yeah? I've seen it time and time again. We've seen Mayweather flop on the floor because he got hit in the fucking nuts. Alright? If you don't want to see that, go check out the Zab Judah fight. That's a real low blow. What Andre threw, I don't think it was a debilitating low blow that would cause for disqualification. And if you're looking close enough, Sergey Kovalev has a knot under his eye and does not look confident at all by the end of the 6th and 7th round. Roy Jones Jr. on commentary is telling Max Kellerman, is telling fucking Jim Lampley, this guy looks like a dead man. The sting has completely gone off his punches. Kovalev is fading fast. And he's also telling you that Andre Ward is the real puncher in there. Like, if you guys all understood that, took that in, and then consider, regardless of what you think about the stoppage, because I've already said on the record I believe it was a bad stoppage. What the fuck do you think was going to happen by the end of the 8th and going into the 9th? The man had no legs after that right hand. I don't know, man. You guys want to believe it, but the man had no legs. And as Max Kellerman said, he's getting the fight beaten out of him. It's strong words from a guy like Max Kellerman. And he's telling it like it is, as it should be. I'm sure that resonated with Lampley, because he understood his buddy Kovalev is going downhill fast. So Kathy Duva, this hoe's got to go. That's all I got to say about her. I don't know. She's also saying that Kovalev wants to fight in November, scheduled to fight. HBO, for sure, they're totally on board with bringing back the guy that quit due to that's kind of cold of me, isn't it? Well, Adrian Bronner. there's an interesting name. Is also in the news saying that Kovalev was ready to quit. So I can get into that with a little bit more detail later on. rather, and that would give me a good chance to talk about Bronner versus Mikey Garcia. But for now, peace out, guys. It's what it is, man.